Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, now off from work, away from the shop. As you already know, I always keep my signature lingering somewhere in the background, my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. All right. We're gonna get back into this a little bit so that I can go a little bit more depth and detail about this particular set and what its limitations are. Okay, if you missed the last two previous videos, this is a 10-piece metric low profile ratchet and socket set made by Snap-on. The measurements is from 8mm to 18mm. This is a 3/8 drive. This is a 12-point metric set. They also come in 6-point metric um, and standard 6-point and 12-point. Okay. The discussion and the topic here is going to be the placement ratio to the sockets to the anvil of the thin low profile ratchet technically compared to a normal standard 3/8 drive. Technically, what I noticed about this particular set is that you will not be using this set in any type heavy type application. You'll be using it on lighter applications and particular jobs. um, so what I want to do is I want to get the items out so that I can give you a clear-cut vision of what I'm trying to display and what I'm basically trying to show you and tell you. Just give me a second. Okay, now as you can see how I have the ratchet, what I want you to take notice to is that the ball detent in the anvil is testically very small. The ball detent is not like your normal standard 3/8 drive anvil. Okay, this ball detent I guess was basically designed specifically for these particular sockets, even though these sockets work quite well, and actually they actually work better on a normal standard 3/8 drive than the ratchet that's actually supplied in the set. Not saying or taking anything away from this ratchet, which is a fine tooth with an 80 tooth count. Okay, but there's something basically that I want to show you so that you can get a good idea, just in case you decide that you want to get this item right here. But I want you to know what it's like and what you're capable of doing with it and what you may not be able to do with it. Okay, and whether the item is basically for you or not. So give me a second so I can get more into depth with this video. Okay, as you can see here, I have one of the sockets out, and as you can see, it's 3/8 drive square. Okay, as you can see, these are 12-point and not 6-point. I don't know whether you can see towards the inside or whether it will focus in. I don't know if you can see like that little notch that's on the inside of the socket, but I want to give you a good clear look at something in its design testically compared with the socket to the ratchet ratio. Okay, now I want to get in close so that I can show you. Okay, this is what type of play that you get from the socket to its anvil. Okay, to try to give you a more as you can see that, and you can see how it's technically rocking on the anvil back and forth. I'm trying to hold the ratchet down because I'm recording with one hand and holding the ratchet basically with the other hand. But as you can see, the play in the socket from side to side And as you see that, okay, so basically when using this, you're not gonna be using this in heavy application. You're gonna be using these on a lighter application, basically testically when it comes to the ratchet itself. But like I said, these sockets do work well on a regular normal standard 3 drive handle. So I'm gonna give you a good look at that also, to show you how well they lock in and how tight that they are in all actuality. So just give me a second. Okay, now as you can see, I have the socket locked in, okay, on my flex head bent handle, which has a normal standard anvil. And as you can tell, the difference in the anvil, like it's locked in very, very tight. Okay, there's actually no play, no rocking back and forth. You don't care no loose fitment. Okay, the tooth count is very crisp, clear, and quiet. Okay, so as you can see that, so I'll go back once again to the ratchet that basically comes with the set, so that you can get a good look at that again. Okay, so once again, as you can see how I have it back on the regular ratchet, and you see how the socket is basically rocking back and forth. Once again, give you another good close look, and as you can see that how the socket is just rocking back and forth. Okay, yeah, so basically I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. And once again, as you can see, this is the 10-piece metric low profile ratchet and socket set, part number 210RAFMA, ranging from 8mm to 18mm. Okay, so I'm not saying that I do not recommend this set, because I do. It's just according to what you will be using it for, how you will be using it, and how you will be going about using it. Okay, like I said, the sockets are excellent, especially on regular standard 3/8 drive anvils. Okay, so that's going to be your quick review as a follow-up to the first two videos, just to give you an idea about the socket to ratchet ratio and its anvil fitting in a 3/8 drive. And once again, these sockets is 12-point metric. They also have them in 6-point metric and standard ASAE. Okay, so into the next one, and check you later. Peace.